Hello, and welcome to my live on YouTube. My name is Julie-Sian, and for those who don't know who I am an internationally renowned tarot reader. I have clients all around the world: Australia, New Zealand, America, Panama, the UK. I also read for a listed film stars, musicians. I read for all sorts of people. But I don't charge extortionate prices. But I'm not here to talk about my readings, all the books I've written, all the card deck I have created. What I have done is I'm here to talk about Reiki Teddy, the bear with a healing hug. And here is one of the white ones. So who or what is Reiki Teddy? Well, the first thing is we need to explain briefly what Reiki is. Reiki is a healing modality. It originates from Japan by Dr. Mikio Usui in the 50s, and it is a healing energy. We are all energy. We are made of energy. Everything is energy, whether you believe it or not. If you put anything under a microscope, you will see the atoms and the neurons and the neutrons, and you will see that there are energy, and we are made of energy. And Reiki is a healing form of energy healing. It goes where it is required, whether it is mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritual, psychologically. It flows. It doesn't have any ego. It just goes where it is. And when we talk about, oh, I've got a disease, the word disease is split into two: dis, which means out of order, and ease, we're not in ease with our body. We've got a disease, we're out of ease. And the idea of Reiki, it flows to ease your body back into a balance. And whether that balance is physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, or spiritually, it will flow to where it needs. You do not need to think about it. You need your ego, because often our ego goes, oh, this is what's wrong with me. And then it's like, well, actually, if you fix this, everything else will fall into place. And that is what Reiki does. Sometimes it doesn't go where you straight want it. And you're thinking, oh, I've got a lot of pain, and why is my pain not easy? And then you're going, well, I'm feeling calm and relaxed. And then suddenly you realize that you can cope with the pain more. And it's like the pain isn't as bad. Well, the pain has always probably been the same level. However, because you're now calm and relaxed, you can actually deal with the pain. Can it heal completely? Does it get rid of cancer? Does it get... Like any physicians, any doctors, nothing can cure. It's not magic, but it can help to ease, and it can help to realign. Yes, it can help, but we can't make any medical claims, otherwise we'll be in trouble. So who or what is Reiki Teddy? Reiki Teddy is the bear with a healing hug. As you can see, I'm hugging Reiki Teddy. I am a Reiki master, attuned to the highest level of Reiki, so I can send Reiki directly on a client who's sitting there on a couch in front of me, or I can do distant healing. I can heal the past and the present, and we can put Reiki for the future. So if there's going to be an event I'm going to, I can send healing so it comes out to the highest good for everyone, because it goes from a place of love. It's no good going, oh, I want to send Reiki so I win this. It may not be your benefit to win. It may be more beneficial for someone else, and you've got to learn the lesson of what it's like to come second or last. And that is your learning lesson. But you can send it to the highest good to everyone. And as I said, it's a bear with a healing hug, because you hug Reiki Teddy. If you're unable to hug, you can just have him on the side. And it's the intention. You can say, Teddy, send me the healing. I need the healing. Send me the healing. I want it. And it will direct the healing to you. Once I've attuned the Reiki Teddy to Reiki, it's always there. It doesn't need any top-ups, whatever people say, but it's fine. It doesn't need top-up. Once you've received your Reiki Teddy, that is it. And in fact, the more you use with the intention of love and healing, the more stronger the Reiki will get. It's like anything. The more you use, the better it gets. It's like if you start your exercise, the more exercise you do, the healthier and fitter you get. When you start your diet, the start of the healthy food, the more healthy food you eat, the better you become. The stronger the Reiki comes. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So who or what is Reiki Teddy? Well, Reiki Teddy is brown or white. Comes a choice of two colors, white or brown, and these are the large ones. I haven't got a small one with me at the moment because it's in the healing one. The smaller ones are about the size up to the shoulders. And what I'm talking about today is Reiki Teddy's gift of healing and peace. And what it is a gift of the white Reiki Teddy. We have chosen white because it is Christmas. It is the time of year everyone associates white with Christmas. White of Snow White. We make snow angels. It's spiritual white. White is purity. White is peace. That's why we've chosen the white Reiki Teddy. But who or what or where is the story of a Reiki Teddy? Reiki Teddy comes from Cuddles. Cuddles is a bear that is going to be 58 years old this Christmas. He was given to me when I was 5 years old. He came to me with a red ribbon around his neck. Hence why Reiki Teddy here has a red ribbon. His ribbon has been long lost. And this is Reiki Cuddles. Cuddles is 58 years old, and I've had him for 58 years. And he's been my confidant. And he has travelled, been to Europe, America. Yes, he's travelled to Canada. He's travelled as Reiki Teddy. Oh, yes, indeed. All around the UK and all sorts of places. So this is Cuddles, my bear, my teddy bear. And when I was little, I used to hug him. I was quite a shy little girl. I was bullied. And so he was my confidant. I would cry into him. I would hug him and make me feel better. I'd throw him across the room when I got angry, and they think, oh, I'm sorry. He is looking a little bit threadbare, a little bit thin, but he is, after all, 58 years old. But even my grandchildren now have hugs with Cuddles. He was called Cuddles because he was soft and cuddly. That's why he was called Cuddles. Yeah. I love him. I know. Well, so many memories. Like I said, he's travelled well. He's quite a well-travelled teddy. And yeah. And like I said, I used to hug him and he used to make me feel better. And then my children, when they were younger, they would hug Cuddles and make them feel better. And then when I trained as Reiki, my Reiki master told me this about how to connect with people, send distant healing through a medium, such as a toy, a teddy bear or a doll. I would use Cuddles. So we're tuned Cuddles to Reiki master level and angelic Reiki. And I would send, if someone asked me and they said, oh, where they were, I've got painful hip, I would put my hand on the hip and I would think of the person and I would send healing. And because I'm my intention is on the hip, is a more intense Reiki distant healing. Or it could be the arm, or if someone got a headache or a sore tummy, because teddies and dolls resemble humans. So that's what they do. Bad leg, I've got bad feet, and then it's like directly, the intention becomes more personal. And one day, my daughter wasn't very well and she was lying on the couch feeling very sorry for herself, and she was hugging Cuddles. And my friend appeared and she goes, oh, you got a teddy, I haven't seen that. And my daughter was telling, goes, oh, it's mum's special teddy, it's a special healing teddy. Now, my daughter was about 6 or 7 at the time, so didn't really comprehend Reiki. She just knew the teddy was a special healing teddy. It only came out when they were poorly because he was old and he used to sit on the side. He wasn't to be played with. This one is not to be played with. But my grandchildren do like playing with him. And I go, no. And they go, oh, this is our special, Nana's special. But they do love playing with him. And my friend said, oh, and she goes, yes, she makes me feel better. And then my friend was saying, oh, I'm having a flare of fibromyalgia. My friend Anna said, you need to hug Cuddles. So she gave Cuddles to her to hold. And my friend was just sitting there, and because she'd come in, hobbled in and things. And I said, do you want some medicine? Oh, I can't take any, And she said, and then after about 10, 15 minutes, I said, how are you? She goes, I'm feeling better. And I said, and my daughter said, it's because you're holding the healing teddy. You need your teddy, your own one. And so I went, well, I'll get a teddy. So we got her a teddy, we Reiki'd it. And then she used to sit at night holding a teddy and having it nearby. And she's still got her teddy now. I'm just trying to think how many years ago now this is. About 20 years ago now, Reiki Teddy is. Well, Reiki Teddy's 20 years old. No, it's less than that. It's about 15 years now. So there we are. And then that was how Reiki Teddy. But we couldn't find this Reiki Teddy. So we found this one instead. And this is how Reiki Teddy, the bear with the healing hug, became how he is now. So because we can't find this, because like I said, he's 58 years old now. Blah, blah, blah. So we have Reiki Teddy, and he comes in brown or white, and you can have a large or small. They're all tuned to Reiki master level and angelic healing. And all you do is just go, there's the intention Reiki on, feeling with Reiki on, and you can receive the healing. So we will do, and as I said, Reiki is an energy and it flows to where it is. Need to overthink about it, you know, to think about it, what to do, where it goes. Reiki itself flows. Don't need to overthink it. But what is this special Reiki Teddy's gift of healing and peace? It's a special gift that you can give to yourself or to others. It comes in a beautiful organza bag. You get the choice of a white large teddy or a small teddy. There is small teddies are £33 gift set. The large teddy gift sets are £44. And what do you get for your money? Well, not only do you get your Reiki Teddy, but you get loads of little goodies and extra special things. So let's see. One of the first things you get is a box of incense. So you can, while you're sitting there receiving, you can burn the incense. It smells absolutely gorgeous. This is amber. Absolutely lovely. It's called a Dragon Beauty. Beautiful energy healing. Just a disclaimer. Do not burn incense when you've got toddlers, babies or fur babies nearby, and afterwards make sure you ventilate the room afterwards. Also, if anyone's asthmatic, you shouldn't really be burning incense either. But that comes, first of all, that's the first gift. You then got this amazing CD. So you can sit there and play some beautiful music. It's Buddha Gold by Llewellyn. So you get a CD. Yes, we still got CDs and we use this. So we've got the CD there, Buddha Gold. Nice, gentle, relaxing, healing music. We also get a set of 7 crystals. The 7 crystals will be individually Reiki'd. So they will be all Reiki'd as well. Everything's going to be Reiki'd. You touch it, is that the incense will be Reiki'd, the CD will be Reiki'd, the crystals, of course, Reiki Teddy is going to be Reiki'd to Reiki Master Angelic Healing. So you've got the 7 crystals, and I'll be hopefully popping on live later in the week to talk about the crystals. You also get a crystal information guide, which talks to you about the crystals, which is a clear quartz, pink rhodonite, green aventurine, sodalite, snowflake obsidian, orange calcite, and red tiger's eye. And there's a brief information about working with your crystals. So you get that free guide there. You also get a link to a Reiki Teddy's chakra color healing meditation. You can only get this meditation by using that QR code. Ooh, so people might be doing that now. Let's message that and get the CD. So it's to simply scan the code to begin your Reiki Teddy chakra meditation and allow yourself to relax, restore, and receive. It covers the 7 chakras of your body, this healing, as well as the 8th color, which is pink, which is to create healing energy throughout yourself. So you've got the 7 chakras, your base, sacral, solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown, and also your heart center, which is pink. So you've got 8 color meditation there, free as well. So we have that, and also it comes with a little information sheet about Reiki Teddy, and also you get this guide. Now you can actually get the guide now. It is free. It's Reiki's, what is Reiki and who is Reiki Teddy. It explains what a Reiki is, simple guide to it. Who is Reiki Teddy, how he became into being, how to use him, etc. So if you're interested in learning a bit more about Reiki or wanting to do a bit of research on what is Reiki Teddy, you know, do your research before you buy. I mean, you never buy the first car. You do research. What car should I buy? What cookers should I buy? What jumpers should I buy? What shoes should I try? And you try. And this is where it's giving you information. So when you've got the information, you can make an informed choice. And that is for your free digital guide. You can get it now. It comes with the gift set. However, if you don't want the gift set, but you still want to know what Reiki is all about or what Reiki is, click the link in the comments and it will take you there. I will also try and share the link if you do want to purchase this gift set. The gift set is available until the 12th of December because I post it from the UK and we've got posting deadlines here. Otherwise, if you are based, otherwise, if we sell out beforehand, then it may, the offer may finish before the 12th of December, but the last posting date is the 12th of December for whether you purchase Reiki Teddy's gift of healing and peace or whether you just purchase Reiki Teddy. So what I like to do now, just for a last couple of minutes before I sign off, is actually send a little bit of Reiki healing. Now, I am sending this now. now at this moment in time. Oh, I know, I could see. I was thinking, what's that? Because there's a teddy there. I have them on my head so you can see. So there's brown teddy there. So Reiki Teddy, because it's the gift set is the white teddy. We send now. And you can receive in your now moment when you want to. Your intention is, I am now ready to receive the Reiki healing. When you're ready, so if you want to receive this tonight in bed, just go say, right, I'm going to receive this healing later in bed. And then when you get into bed, you go, I'm ready to receive the Reiki healing, and you will receive it. So Reiki is on now, and we're sending Reiki healing out. And you don't have to think about it. You do not need to think where it needs to go. Reiki is energy. It will go to where your energy is out of balance, and it will heal or rebalance that energy that is out of balance. You do not need to worry which part, because sometimes we think, oh, this part needs fixing, when in fact the universe knows that something else needs fixing instead. So with the Reiki, just go, I'm ready to receive, and ready with the intention to allow it to flow to where it's needed. Do not use your ego. I am open and ready to receive. Breathing in and out. And I said, if you want to tap into this healing later, when you're in bed, you go, you know what, I want the healing when I'm sleeping tonight. So you get into bed tonight and you just go, Reiki on, my now is now, because we only have had the now moment. This now moment is when I'm sending it. And when you want your now moment of receiving, you go, now is my moment to receive this Reiki healing. Because some people may be cooking or putting children to bed or doing lots of different things at the moment and not able to receive this Reiki. So all you need to do is, I acknowledge it, I thank you for the Reiki healing. And when I am ready in my own now moment, when I'm now ready to receive it, I will receive it. Then when you're ready, like maybe in an hour's time, when you want to sit down with a cup of tea or coffee or glass of wine or whatever, or you want to go to bed, and you just go, now is my moment to receive this Reiki, and it will flow, and it will flow to where it needs, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, or psychologically, and just let it be. And if you had the incense burning, you've got the music playing, it all adds to that beautiful healing energy. And that is what's so beautiful about Reiki Teddy's gift of healing and peace. It brings you peace. Peace is what we all want. What is it that we want in life? To be happy, to be peaceful, at peace with ourselves. That's what we want. This helps you to gain that peace. So just going to send it for a few more moments. Just breathe and relax. Close your eyes and let it flow. Beautiful Reiki healing. Just a few more moments. He's pulling his head up over there. A few more moments. And I will continue sending the Reiki, so you can tap it in any time until I turn these live off, and then the Reiki with things. But like I said, when it's your now moment, you just go and say, now is my moment to receive, and I'm ready to receive, and just take it, because I've sent it in my now moment, and when it's ready to be received in your now moment, it's there. So thank you for, I've got lots of people popping on or off. So hello to everyone who is popping on and off. Thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I hope you've learned a little bit more about Reiki and Reiki Teddy as well. I've got lots of videos on my channel, which is all about Reiki, healing energy, etc. Tap into that. If you're looking to have your own purchase, there is a link in the bio to my shop, and I will try, if possible, put a link, if I can put the link here. So copy. So there you go. So if you want to purchase the gift of Reiki Teddy's gift of healing and peace, there is the link. There's also the link to the free guide to Reiki and Reiki Teddy. Thank you very much to everyone. Like I said, people were popping on and off. So thank you very much for joining me. It is a great pleasure in all the lives and things that are going on that you take a moment out to join me. I am really honoured. So thank you very much for that. So wishing you an absolutely wonderful evening, day, or whatever you're up to today. Have a wonderful, peaceful time. Take care. Namaste. Bye.